Love and happiness, it looks different on every soul. Real hearts, real conversation. Welcome to love and happiness.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, LaTonya MeChelle, and I'm super excited for a new episode of Love and Happiness Talk Show. You know, um, I've done this before and I took a long break and I'm back. And it was interesting because I kept running into people that like, when you gonna bring it back? We want to be on your show. It was important for me when I created the show was to give people a different avenue to express themselves. Like we're on social media, we're all addicted to social media. We got people telling us we should do it this way and we should do it that way. And one of the things as a love coach that I've learned or that I live by is be who you are. What is your definition of anything? How do you and your mate handle your relationship? How do you handle your singlehood? Do you operate in your wow factor mindset? And y'all know what that is. It's like you are operating in who you are and understanding who God created you to be, and you loving it, the good, bad, and ugly. And you're just being you. So when you do meet your mate, you're ready and you guys are open to work together. So I have singles on here. I have people in relationships. I have people who believe in marriage, people who don't. And the world that we live in, the society that we live in, I think it's important. And I believe that the guests that I bring on can inspire other people because some people do not. When you ask that question, what is your definition of love and happiness? They're like, I don't know. Or they're living off of their past experiences. And it's just like, listen, what happened to you in your past is not who you are now. You have the rights to change and to be happy. And it could go on and on. So I'm excited about the different guests. And the interesting part is I don't talk to these people before. I don't know much about them. So y'all know I'm that one that I don't think questions or any of that. I want to experience it just like you all experience. I want to be like a little kid in a candy store, super excited, just like you all, or just like 1,001 questions. Just know that's how it's going, and I'm learning just like you all. Y'all, I'm super, super excited. I am bringing to the set, and I don't tell people's last names or any of that stuff. We may, in this farther along, we may talk about, what they do or something like that, but you'll see names, first names or whatever, because I want y'all to experience them, but I don't want y'all all up in their business. So I'm protecting them too. Y'all, I'm excited to bring to the set Regina and Brian. Hold on. Hey y'all.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Great.
Doing well.
I know you have a busy schedule and I know we had a conflict earlier because of me. So I appreciate y'all for making time to come back and talk to me.
Oh, no problem.
Tell us, Regina, you're the one who wrote in. So tell us why you wanted to come be a guest on Love and Happiness.
I think that I wanted to come on and for us to come on to be a guest on the show is because we are experiencing a new season of love that is very exciting for us.
So you said a new experience of love, right?
Yes.
Okay. Remind me of that. I'm going to come back to it. Now,
Okay.
you guys, how long have y'all been dating?
8 months.
8 months. Okay. So y'all are both smiling and you think highly of him because you done brought him with you. So introduce us to your man, Brian.
Okay. LaTonya and viewers, this is Brian. We met 8 months ago and he's an amazing partner. We get along beautifully. We have a lot of shared interests and an amazing ability to communicate.
Welcome, Brian.
Thank you.
So let me ask you, because you're not going to get off the hook either. Introduce us to your woman, Regina. Although we met her, but we want you to introduce us to her.
Okay. Well, Regina, she's first and foremost an amazing woman. And yeah, we met 8 months ago and she's impressed me quite a bit. She impressed me the first night we met and she continues to impress me. I always have a reason. I think I'm on reason 50 something as to why I choose her every day.
Yeah.
It's very easy. So, for example, today, choose Regina because she shows up and she shows up prepared. And that's a new one. I haven't done that one yet. So that's reason. I'll call that reason number 53. It's easy to think of reasons. And that's something that, from my experience, I found that that's important, is to be able to have a reason why you choose someone.
So that means you're intentional. So I like that. So who saw who first? I need to know.
Actually, I saw.
Okay. So
Yeah, this.
Go ahead. Tell us what happened.
I was at a stop sign and she was crossing the street. Yeah, we were going to the same. It was a meeting and we were both headed there.
Okay.
And she stood out because, for starters, she was a Black woman, and we're in San Diego, so the part of town we were in, that was unusual. And after I parked my car, when I went inside, she saw me at that point, but I didn't realize it. So she could tell you her side of the story, but I did see her first.
Okay, we want to hear your side, Regina.
Okay. Individually getting to a speed dating event. He saw me at the stop sign, but when I came in, actually on my way there, I was asking God to please send a Black man to the speed dating event. And as I was walking in, I saw a tall, good-looking Black man coming in behind me. And so I was looking like the man trying to figure out where to go, and then I lost him. But when I got back to the section where they were hosting the event, I saw him inside. So I was excited.
Good. I love it. So we're going to talk about y'all. We're going to come back. Regina, I want to go back to that new relationship. You talked about your past experience.
Yes.
Do you want to do some talking about that? Or you feel safe to talk about? Okay. Okay. We are very much in common because we experienced the same thing, but this is for you to share your story. Tell me a little about your past before you met Brian.
So starting at the age of 7, I experienced lots of childhood trauma and neglect, and which led me to come into early adulthood, terribly scarred and wounded. And eventually I met someone who was married for 23 years, only to discover in the latter part of the marriage that he was narcissistic. So it was a very challenging marriage, very tough time for me to build myself back up to leave the marriage. And so in 2020, I fought for divorce and did not look back.
How long were y'all married?
We were married for about 23 years.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Yes.
After your divorce and going through all of that, how did you tap back into yourself?
Well, initially, when I got a divorce, I created a divorce blog that led me to speaking about my experience. And eventually, I wrote a memoir. During that time, I was going to therapy, journaling, working out, changed my eating habits, and focusing on myself. Travel became a big part of that, and reconnecting with people in my life that I had lost contact with. So it was like a long list of things that I used with dancing. Anything that I thought that I lost during the marriage, I sought to replace.
That I like that. So when your new relationship came in, because you dated before you met
Yes.
Brian, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So when your new relationship came in, was it hard to let a new man love you?
I would say yes and no, because it had been a very long time since I had felt love, but because of the work that I had done on myself, I felt that I was ready. And Ryan he made it easy.
Okay. Brian, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think was it hard to love a woman who had been through so much?
No, because like reason 53, she showed up and she was prepared from the first time I met her. It was easy. That's one of the things that was great about when I first met her. He talked, like you said, it was speed dating. So we had 6 minutes, and it was a very fast 6 minutes. And we decided to do something afterward, and we were able to talk. She was able to talk freely. She was able to talk about her feelings, where she was at in her life, some of her opinions about things. It was very natural. So she does make it very easy to love.
Regina, what was it that about Brian that made him different than all the other men that you had dated before him?
think his patience and his just in touch with his emotions. And I remember that first night when we left the event and we went down the street, which was really like our first date. And we sat there. It was raining. We were sitting outside under a big umbrella talking. And he reached out and held my hand. And we just shared so much about our past and where we were at that moment. And it's refreshing to talk to someone who is very clear about who they are and what they want, and I really could appreciate that.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Oh, he talked about you and all the reasons, you know, I like the 53. I like that. Do y'all talk like that all the time? Is that y'all communication?
Yes.
Is that how y'all
Yes.
talk? I love it. Was it was it was it easy or hard for y'all to learn each other's languages?
Well, really, no. I mean, we had some snags. Well, one big snag, but it really wasn't that big of a snag. But yeah, we were able to talk right away.
She got that smile like, I'ma hold it in, but I got it.
Well, there's a story we were talking about today. Am I telling the story?
You're telling the story. I'll let you tell the story.
It may have been the second or third time we got together, went out.
It might have been third or fourth.
Really,
The first week we
we didn't see each other. Yeah.
each other quite a bit.
So we decided to go out to listen to some live music, place that she likes. And it was, it was a dance floor, and we had some food. And then when we decided to leave in the parking lot, she had parked nearby. So we were at her car, and I said something to her. I said, "You have my full attention, and I'm not going anywhere." That's what I said. Well, for her, that translated into what I like to call parking lot lingo, which I wasn't aware of. This is okay. This is my interpretation of it.
Never heard of
When
it.
I finally,
Break it down, because I don't know what that means either.
so
So break it
she can
down.
tell you her version. This is my version.
Okay. All right.
I was never into clubs. I didn't go out much. Even when I was younger, I didn't go out to clubs much.
Okay.
Came out of the club, and I'm just telling her that, yeah, it was a good night out, and I definitely wanted to see her and just her.
Something different.
Yes.
What did you hear?
I heard that was kind of, to me, just based on my past dating experience and, things that I've been through, I
Uh-huh.
heard a sales pitch.
So did that give y'all a little tension? Was there an issue there? Were y'all able to work through that?
I was thinking he was trying to invite me over,
Okay. Okay.
and he was simply stating, in
I
fact,
want
it
you.
took us weeks to sort through that.
It took a while. It became a joke.
Yeah.
We were just joking about it. And then one time when we brought it up, it finally clicked that she thought I was saying, yeah, it was an invitation. For me, I was saying goodbye, but I was saying, I had a great time and I want to see you again. But that's what I mean by parking lot lingo. I was not aware. It's not a language I speak, but now I'm aware of it. That's what people do. They go to clubs, they can get the parking lot, and that's when, you make it happen. So she had to teach me that. I didn't know.
One thing that I like about you guys, again, y'all, I just met them. Like I have just met them. I like that I can look at y'all and see that y'all are in love with each other. I like both of you guys have a beautiful smile and it matches. And then how y'all talk to each other, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So whatever y'all are doing, keep doing it. Like I like it.
Larry,
Yeah.
It's the tough chat.
the tough chat.
What is that?
Okay.
We have tough chat.
What's that?
We get in the tub and talk with
I
wine.
love that. So is that okay? So is that like a normal routine, or is that when something's going on? It's like, okay, we got to get in the tub. What is how does that?
No, it's just a normal thing where, I'll either ask for a tough chat or he'll ask me if I want tough chat. And
Yeah, I guess sometimes if you have a long week, yeah.
So Is it kind of like y'all safe? So in my coaching, when I work with couples, I always have them create like a safe word or safe code. So like, let's say you're going through something and you guys may not be on track. And so they have a safe word that's like, okay, baby, I'm going through something right now and I don't know how to express it. So I'm going to give you this word, and that's letting him or her know that, okay, we need to either take some space for an hour or so, or you need to hug me and hold me, whatever definition y'all put on it. So is the tub chat just a part of y'all regular routine, or when you need, there might be some confusion?
It's just periodically we just do it.
That's one of the things we do. Just what are we gonna do this Friday night? Want to get in the tub? We do.
I like that.
So yeah,
So it looks like it. I could be wrong that both of y'all are romantic.
I've been called romantic. I guess so. Yeah.
I
Really?
would say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And
So are you
I
romantic?
think I like to think that I am.
Okay. So 8 months together. Brian, what's been your favorite date out of all the times y'all have been together?
Ooh, favorite. I think that's difficult because we always have a good time. The most recent one that stands out because we just did it the other night. She took me roller skating, and it's something that she likes to do, and she's talked about it since we met. So it was the first time we did it. So it was real cool to see her skating, see her in action.
How did
Finally,
you do?
I was all right. I went down once, but it was because of this little kid. I didn't just fall.
He
This
said,
little
"I'm
kid was in
not
front of
taking
me.
me down like that. It was his fault."
Yeah, yeah. I did better than I thought because I have not roller skated in a couple of decades.
Wow.
He did good.
Yeah, not as well as she did. She's a skater, so
So what about you, Regina? Is there one that stands out?
We
that's
all
tough.
it's hard to
Okay.
choose one. They're all amazing. I think the one that stands out the most for me is our first one, where we left the event and walked down the street, and we talked quite a bit. But he always plans stuff, and he's really good at doing setting things up for me. And I really like that because in my past I was always the one who had to make things happen. And so it's nice to have someone who will put in the work to plan something and really, really put in work. It isn't just a last minute thought for him.
Oh, good.
I love
It's
it.
pretty easy.
I love it. When did you know? When did you know that I'm in love with this person? Regina,
When did I?
without a shadow of a
Um,
doubt, like this is him right here.
it was probably just a few weeks in, his consistency, sharing his heart, just being there for me and for us. And his kindness is just unbelievable and open. And the list I could just go on and on, but it was pretty early on. And I remember the first time that I said it because he had said it to me a few times, and I don't believe in saying things unless I mean it. So I said it, and then he got quiet, and I said, "Okay, you can get off the floor now."
You know what, Brian? I kind of feel like I already know your answer, but I'm gonna. When did you realize that she was the one?
Huh. I don't know the exact time. It was about a weekend,
Yeah, I
week
knew
or
you
two.
were gonna say something like that. You just knew
Yeah.
that you was in love with her, and it was her.
Yeah, because I admired her and we were able to talk so easily where it wasn't really a thought. And then it was easy to see her in my future. And for us making plans, actually, both of us, we decided a pretty big trip that hasn't happened yet. We decided to do that pretty early on. So
Where
it's just very
y'all
easy.
going? I'm being nosy now. Where y'all going?
We're going to Bali.
I'm talking about that's like one of my on my nice.
Well, maybe you could check back in April. We'll be back.
Yes. Okay, so y'all are just going on vacation. Y'all ain't going over there to get married. Wait, y'all listen, I'm gonna need the invitation.
Birthdays, we have the same birthday month, and that threw that out as a suggestion because we're we have the same birthday month that we should plan a trip to Bali for our birthdays.
That
And I agreed to it for some reason.
smart man. Smart man. How did y'all choose Bali?
Actually, Bali came up. I was always interested in Southeast Asia because I haven't been there.
Okay.
And I think you saw something on social media.
Social media,
Nice pictures.
pictures,
Nice. Beautiful place.
the flowy dress, the swing stuff.
Yeah.
Very
What's this thing called?
marketers.
Do either of you have children?
Yes,
Okay.
I have 3, and he has 1.
How many do you have? 3. Have they met? Okay. So how does
Oh, well, my child's an adult.
okay.
And so it was still good, because the only child, it was the first woman I've ever introduced. So
Really?
it was,
Is it a
oh,
girl?
yeah.
Is your child a
Yeah.
girl? Ooh, Lord. Ooh, that's a lot. Because she the only child. That's
She's
ooh,
sweet. She's sweet.
I
Yeah.
like it. Okay.
But yeah, it went well. And I think hers, she has 3. So it's a little more dynamic so far, so good.
Yeah.
Are they younger? Okay. 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 I love it. Okay. Now here's the big question. Regina, what is your definition of love?
My definition of love is a safe space that I share with someone that allows me to be the best version of myself while I can also support someone to be the best version of themselves, where we give each other space for growth and mistakes and to be like always in the cycle of growth. Like everything in life is in the cycle of growth. And so I think that relationships and love work best when it's constantly growing.
I like that. I like that. Wow. Brian?
Definition of love. I think that there are different types of love. So I'm assuming you're talking about romantic love.
I am.
Well, I think
And you
it
know what?
requires.
You can give me both your definitions.
Oh, well, I was going to say that one requires the other, meaning a love of myself. I have to love and respect myself and know that I'm in a place where I know I deserve to be comfortable and confident in who I am so that I can then have relationships with others where I can accept that, meaning I'm comfortable with myself and I don't need to go out of my way. I don't need to prove anything. I can just be in a relationship and talk with someone. And whatever connection I have with them, I know that it's an actual connection. It's not diluted by me with my own internal conflict. So I think that my definition of love is a union. It's a union of, with yourself and with another person, in this case, romantically, where you can be yourself and be appreciated, feel appreciated, and someone wants to be with you. They support who you are and they take the time to get to know you. So it's a two-way street. And that's something I learned recently because I really didn't have a good definition before, whereas I do now. Hope that I just explained that well.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that you are, as a man, that you're saying that you really didn't have a good definition before. And let me throw this at you because I talk about this in my own personal experience. And do you feel like this is your first experience of really true love?
Is that for
That's
me
for
or
you.
Regina?
That's for you, Brian.
For me, I'll say yes. I think so. Because more so definitely because of the place I'm in.
I like that. What about you, Regina? I threw it at
Absolutely.
him because of what he said. But well, let me ask you that too.
This is a few months back. I'm feeling as if I had never truly fallen in love. And I feel like at this time of my life where I love myself, I truly had the ability to love Brian. And it's every day is exciting.
This is why I started this show because people need to hear and see stuff like this. I love it. Love it. Okay, Brian, what is your definition of happiness?
I'm trying not to sum it up. Sum it up, freedom and options.
Ooh, like
Of
that.
course, I always have to keep in mind being healthy, having options, be able to choose what you're doing, which is what I consider freedom. That's happiness. I choose to be with her. Like I told you, I have reasons. I can think of a reason every day. She gives me reasons why I choose her. That's me exercising my options. I'm in a position where I can do that and I can give her me in a healthy form. And yeah, it's happy. That's good.
As you're talking, I'm thinking, because you guys met at a speed dating event, right?
I did.
So you both were intentionally looking for love anyways. And it's just so, to me, it's so interesting how I heard you guys say that y'all were the only Black people kind of, or it was limited, but I still think it's just interesting. I think it was just interesting that you spotted each other immediately. You know what I mean? And 8 months later, this is what you get. So I think, and it seems, as I listen to y'all, it seems like y'all intentionally wake up every day loving yourselves and each other on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes life good.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Regina, what's your definition of happiness?
That's a place that I've written about, but it's a place that the person finds within themselves. It's a place that you create within yourself. It doesn't the initial piece of happiness comes from within, but when you're happy with yourself, it's easy for you to spot happiness in someone else and to see that the two of you coming together creates happiness for you.
That. I like that. So when you submitted your information, you talked about that you started an organizations for domestic violence, and wrote a book.
I'm an executive board member for confronting domestic violence.
Okay. Okay. What did you do that once you and Brian got together, or you did that before you met Brian?
I've been on the executive board for about a year and a half now.
Okay. Okay. So is Brian supportive in all of this?
Brian's very supportive. There are times when I have events and he helps me load up my car and carry stuff in. And Brian, can you put up that backdrop sign? And he's just really great with supporting me and the organization. So
I love
I
it.
really, really appreciate that from him.
I love it. I love it. Brian, knowing that she is a domestic violence survivor warrior and all of that, how does that make you feel? Like, not that I know you don't want the fact that she went through all that, but when you see her doing what she does, when she steps outside of, because you know what, I'm looking at you and you just seem like you're just so mal-mannered and just so peaceful and everything. But I know when you have to be talking to other women and, telling your story over and over, you have to take on kind of like a warrior mindset. So I know it's a little different. And I only say that because we can relate on that. So Brian, what is your thoughts when you see that side of her?
That she's a whole woman. I like when she does. That's one of the first things I noticed about her. I have a little joke. One of the things I noticed about her when I met her was that she went into presentation mode where she was explaining something. I love that. She used her hands, and it was just something that she was doing. She was talking to someone else. She wasn't even talking to me. So yeah, I see her do that, and I like that a lot. It's hard to find. It's rare to find someone that has experience talking to other people, and she does it with ease and with confidence. So I knew that she had experience at it, and that told me a lot about her, where she can explain what she's saying, not just to me, but to other people, and it's something that's easy for her. So I like it. That's why I help. I want to see her doing those things. I like being a part of that.
It. So, Brian, I'm not sure what you do, and we don't even have to discuss that, but are you supportive in what he does and his business?
I help him some of the challenges that he faces with his business. I'm just very
Quick too.
I love it. So, are you an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let me just do this, and I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do it. Tell my audience that, Regina, tell them the name of your organization that you've started.
that I founded. So I found
Okay.
it is a divorce blog with a private community, and that is where you'll find my book, Lessons on the Way to Awesome.
Okay. Is social media pages attached to that?
I have Lessons on the Way to Awesome, ONESOME, on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Okay. And because I'm an entrepreneur, gotta support Black businesses. Brian, what is your business?
It's real estate. A landlord, you could say. So yeah, really don't have an Instagram or anything.
Okay. All
I
right.
look for tenants.
Okay. Question. I'm going to throw this at Regina before we close out. Regina, what advice would you give to a man who meets someone who has been through what you've been through and he's interested in her, but knows that she may not be completely healed?
Said ask him to search himself to see if he has the patience to hold her hand while she heals. Does he have the ability to ride out some of the waves that she's going to face? Because when a person has been through traumatic experiences, they get triggered. And just something simple as a conversation or an incident that will occur. Will you have the space in your heart to be patient with her while she works through those challenges?
That I like that. Ryan, I want you to give advice to a lady who has been through a lot and she meets a man like you, not him, y'all, like him, that meets a man like you and she like, yeah, right, because he is taken. Meets a man like you, but she still is reserved because of her past.
Well, it sounds to me like it's someone that's not healed yet. So, yeah, the advice I have is to be brave. Don't let fear stop you from getting past and evolving beyond the things that happened to you. So that one, they don't happen again, and two, that's not what you're carrying around with you. Because, that's baggage. You can't bring that into a new relationship. And, in my past, I have experienced that. And I've been a guy and wondering, what's wrong with these women? Because I had my, I guess you could call it type.
Right.
So, yeah. And as I learned and understood myself, I don't do that anymore.
Okay. Well, I would like to thank you all. First of all, again, thank you for working with my schedule. Thank you for being bold enough to come and share your stories with us. And man, y'all are gonna bless somebody because y'all have blessed me. It's just a confirmation. And I know that people are going to watch this and y'all are going to bless people. So I do want to ask y'all, I have a magazine called Love College that's coming out soon and it'll be the goal is to be a monthly magazine. It's all about love, relationship, singlehood, but it's all about, love. And I would love to have you guys in there.
Oh, and how? In what capacity?
I will write an article about y'all. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll reach out to you all about that. And again, thank you. And there you have it, an episode of the Love and Happiness Talk Show. Now y'all understand why I had to bring the show back. I know this blessed y'all because it blessed me. And there's so many people out there. We see so much negative stuff about relationships, even with Black love and stuff. And I am determined to change the story and give you guys different people, real people who is truly loving and fighting and doing what they need to do to make love work. So if you would like to be a guest, please go to our website, LaTonyaMeChelle.com or whatever. There's a link about the talk show and fill it out and we will reach out to you. Thank you for tuning in. I always value your time because I understand that you don't have to be here. So y'all have an amazing day. Stay blessed. I love you.
Love and happiness, it looks different on every soul. Real hearts, real conversation. Welcome to